Brisbane, Australia. AP, Novak Djokovic's chance to play for a 10th Australian Open title was thrown into limbo Thursday when the country denied him entry and cancelled his visa because he failed to meet the requirements for an exemption to COVID-19 vaccination rules. The top-ranked Djokovic announced on social media Tuesday that he had exemption permission and landed in Australia late Wednesday after receiving a medical exemption from the Victoria state government that was expected to shield him from the strict vaccination regulations in place for this year's. But border authorities did not accept the exemption. The Australian Border Force issued a statement saying Djokovic failed to meet entry requirements. The rule is very clear, Prime Minister Scott Morrison told a news conference Thursday. You need to have a medical exemption. He didn't have a valid medical exemption. We make the call at the border, and that's where it's enforced. Health Minister Greg Hunt said the visa cancellation followed a review of Djokovic's medical exemption by border officials who looked at the integrity and the evidence behind it. He said Djokovic was free to appeal the decision, but the 20-time major winner had to wait more than 8 hours at the airport to find out if he would be allowed into the country. He was later moved to a hotel, pending arrangements for a flight out of Australia or legal action. Morrison confirmed the cancellation in a Twitter post, "No one is above these rules. Our strong border policies have been critical to Australia having one of the lowest death rates in the world from COVID. We are continuing to be vigilant." Responding later to questions about confusion over the differing state and federal requirements, Morrison said it was up to individual travelers. The Prime Minister rejected the suggestion that Djokovic was being singled out, but he acknowledged that other players may be in Australia on the same type of medical exemption. One of the things the Border Force does is they act on intelligence to direct their attention to potential arrivals, When you get people making public statements about what they say they have, and they're going to do, they draw significant attention to themselves. Anyone who does that, whether they're a celebrity, a politician, a tennis player, they can expect to be asked questions more than others before you come. The medical exemptions, vetted by 2 independent panels of experts and based on information supplied anonymously by players and taken on face value, had been designed to allow Djokovic to play in the Australian Open, regardless.